This one is the garlic infused olive oil and Italian seasoning, topped off with some Parmesan cheese. Phenomenal, you guys. And if you needed a snack, here you go. These are so good. Hello everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. So glad that you are joining me this evening. So you guys, we have just recently finished celebrating Thanksgiving, and you know when that happens, we are now officially in the Christmas holiday season. You guys, I am super excited about it. As much as I love Thanksgiving, for me, Christmas is definitely the most wonderful time of the year. So thank you guys again for joining me. So today, you guys, I am actually going to take this keto-friendly biscuit and I'm going to turn it into a crouton. Now, I bet you're thinking to yourself, well, what does that have to do with Christmas? And I don't blame you there, but I'm going to be bringing you some recipes throughout the month of December that are Christmas inspired desserts and some dishes. But the reason why I am doing a crouton today is because I am going to be making a very delicious platter in the upcoming week or two that will include some croutons. So I decided I would go ahead and take the opportunity to show you just how easy it is to make them today. So if you want to learn how to make them, stay with me, you guys, and I will show you how coming up next. So all the ingredients that you will need to make these croutons are on the screen. But let me just tell you, okay, that this biscuit recipe is from a recipe that I made previously. And if you're not yet seeing it, you guys, I will leave the link to it on the screen. But go ahead and make these about 2, maybe 3 days in advance so that they are aged, and because that way they will absorb all the oils and the spices that I'm going to be putting on these a lot better. And then when you put them in the oven, they will brown and crisp up really nicely. So having said that, let's go ahead and get into this recipe. So again, I've already put these together, and I will have to tell you guys, this started out as being one batch. But yeah, it's less than one batch right now because I made them in the evening and I needed something to eat for dinner. So what I did is I took a couple of these and I scrambled up some eggs, and oh my goodness, you guys, do I need to say any more? So let's go ahead and get into cutting these into cubes. That would be about the size of the croutons that we want. That looks pretty good. And today's recipe, I am going to be doing 2 different flavors of these croutons. One is going to be a butter Parmesan, and the other one is going to be a little bit more savory in the fact that I am going to first put some garlic infused olive oil on it along with some Italian seasoning, and then follow up with some grated Parmesan cheese. Yeah, going good, you guys. Now, although I'm making these for an upcoming recipe that I will be showing you guys in the upcoming weeks, you can also take these croutons in, because it's the fall winter, and use them for a salad as well. I'm sorry, for a soup as well. Now, to be honest with you, these are still kind of fresh, but we are going to make it work. All right, so because I've got 2 different flavors going on, I'm going to take this part right here, and this is going to be the butter Parmesan, and then the rest are going to be the garlic Parmesan flavor. Put these in here and set this aside, and we are going to start with the garlic Parmesan flavor. All right, you guys, so now for the garlic Parmesan flavor croutons. So I've got this garlic infused olive oil here. And what you want to do is you want to put some fresh minced garlic into some olive oil. This is about 1/4 cup. And then let it sit for a couple hours, so that way the goodness of this garlic infuses into this olive oil. So that's what I have there. So what I'm going to do is take some of this. Matter of fact, let me get a spoon, and I am going to put some of this. And one thing that you do not want is to get any of the pieces of the garlic on this, because it's not needed. It would be way too strong. So if you can't do what I'm doing right here, and it's to spoon some of this out without getting some of this, the pieces of garlic on this breast, what you do is you use a strainer, which is the reason why I have this here, okay? Let's go ahead and mix this. You guys, I'm so looking forward to revealing to you what I'm going to be using these croutons for. So stay tuned for that video. It should be out in about 2 weeks. And what I'm going to be presenting will be perfect for your holiday entertaining. So next, we are going to put some salt. That's just a taste. Some Italian seasoning. And of course, putting that olive oil on these first helps these spices to stick onto these breadcrumbs, or bread cubes, I should say, not crumbs. And let's go ahead and give these a gentle mix. And then the last thing that we're going to put on these is some Parmesan cheese. Now I bought shredded. That's what I had in the fridge. And what I did is I put it in my NutriBullet, and I gave it a couple spins just so I could grate it. And here we have it. So sprinkle some of this on top. Oh, nice. Give that a toss. And these are ready for the baking sheet, which has been parchment lined. Okay. All right. And this is flavor number 1. So we're moving on to the butter Parmesan. All right, everyone. So I am back for flavor number 2. So let me just transfer these cubes into a bigger bowl. All right. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to take this butter, because after all, it's butter Parmesan. And I'm going to put just a little bit of olive oil in here. I absolutely love the flavor of olive oil. And just like I did with flavor number 1, I'm just going to coat these breadcrumbs, or again, I said crumbs again, the cubes, and some of this butter oil mixture. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this is just a little bit of salt, just to season to my taste and my liking. And then lastly, the grated Parmesan cheese. And there we have it. Put these on the baking sheet. And of course, I'll be able to tell which one is which, because the ones that is the garlic infused, I've got Italian seasoning on it. And you can see that seasoning popping through. Not that it's going to matter, you guys, because I know one is going to be as good as the other. But for presentation purposes, it'll be nice for you to, if you were doing this for guests, to be able to tell them what you are serving them. All right, spread these out a little bit more, and they are going to go into the oven, which has already been preheated to 300 degrees. I'm going to start with 15 minutes. Go ahead and give them a turn and give them another 15 minutes. And then hopefully at that time, these will be ready. All right, everyone, these are hot out of the oven. So since I've got a little bit of this Parmesan cheese left, why not sprinkle some more on top? And then we'll let these cool down for a little bit, and we're gonna come back and give them a taste. Okay, everyone, so these have cooled down, and it's time to give them a taste. In this bowl, I've got the butter Parmesan, and in this bowl, I've got the garlic Parmesan. Lord, I thank you. So good, you guys. Spot on perfection. That butter and the Parmesan flavor is popping through, and these, they are the perfect crunch. Absolutely perfect. Now this one is the garlic infused olive oil and Italian seasoning, topped off with some Parmesan cheese. Phenomenal, guys. And if you needed a snack, here you go. These are so good. You have got to give these a try. If you do, I promise you, you will not be disappointed. So delicious are these. And please do leave your comments below and let everyone know that you did try them and just how phenomenal that these homemade croutons are. Give this video a thumbs up, please do share, and please do press that subscribe button below, you guys, if you've not yet become a part of my YouTube family. And again, these will be featured in an upcoming video that I'm going to share with you for some holiday entertaining. Cannot wait to share that with you guys. But in the meantime, remember to remain safe, healthy, and encouraged. And it is a great day, you guys. You make it your own kind of special. And I will see you all real soon on my next I've Got Something to Say Too. Thank you guys again for joining me. And remember to keep growing, keep thriving, and keep pushing those boundaries. And again, I'll see you guys real soon.